it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today is Punched Out Thursday to Die For, and I'm going to be using that pumpkin die that you see right there. I also am going to be using this die, which is Sizzix die by Ranger, and going to be using the collection called Peekaboo. It was last year I purchased the whole book from Michael's, I believe it was. And I love this collection because it's not your normal collection colors, I should say, that would be related to Halloween. It's pinks and purples and light blues, really like a lot of pastel colors. And what I did is I used that mixed media die to cut out some of these little pieces that I had scraps, and some I left solid and some I put through my die machine, and I used my little Sizzix die to kind of make it look really funky and different to back my photo. So that's what I'm doing there, and I'm just backing the photos. Now the photo is a photo of my two girls. They were dressed as descendants. This was last year, and they love descendants. And yeah. So one was Mel and the other one was, I can't remember the name, sorry. But yeah, they were descendants and they absolutely love that show. That movie. And they've watched all of them. So now, after I put all those pastel colors behind my photo from this collection, I needed something black. So I just went and put some black cardstock through my die cut machine as well. And my Sizzix machine, and I just did another piece of black just to kind of have it stand out off of this light colored paper. So now this is in the pad, and it's called Peekaboo, like I said. I don't know if they have it out this year or not, but I still have a ton of paper left, so I've just been using it. And it just so happens that my girls' costumes really match these colors. So at the bottom it says, "Let's get wicked," and I love that saying. I think it's so cute. And so I decided to use this as my background. So what I did is I gessoed my background first with clear gesso, and now I'm just going in with some of my Distress Oxide stamps that I decided to use, inks that I decided to use. And one is Seedless Grape, and this one is Picked Raspberry. And I'm just rubbing them on a little piece of packaging that I have and wetting it with my squirt bottle, and then I'm just doing the packaging technique basically. Now this is interesting because I wanted to add a lot of texture to this page. So I had this really cool purple web and that I got at the dollar store, and I had a die cut from my a cut file of a web from my Cricut machine. So I decided to stick that purple behind it web, and I put my cut file on top of it, and then I had those little spiders that were also came with the web, and I just stuck one on top, and I thought it was pretty cool. I really liked it. So it just gives the page a lot more interest and a little bit of texture, and it was really cool. So now here are all my pumpkins that I cut out with that die cut that I showed you, that I purchased at Michael's, I believe it was. And it just does all different size pumpkins, and I mainly use medium and large, though I didn't really use, you'll see at the end I used a few of the small ones, which are a little more intricate with the cutting, which you'll see in a minute. But I distressed the edges of each one of these, popped them up with some craft foam, and then just stuck them down like this. Now I'm just kind of going to go at a diagonal, and they're just going to kind of surround my photo. And what I did is I took different sheets out of that book and of all those pattern papers from this collection, and I just used different ones that I thought I wanted to use on here, and I ran them through my die cutting machine, and these are the ones that I picked. So I did like the gold. I thought it was pretty cool. And on my one daughter's costume, she has a little bit of gold on hers. So I thought it was kind of perfect. to have the gold in there as well. So now that my pumpkins are all down, I'm going to just put down my photo. I did pop that up as well on some craft foam. And now I'm going to use this really cool mixed media stamp that I have from Bo Bunny. It looks like little cracks, and I thought it would look really cool going around the edges of my layout where my pumpkins are. So I'm just using black archival ink, and I'm just going around the edges of where my pumpkins are and just doing it with my hands, just doing the rubber stamp. It doesn't have to be perfect. I want it to have that messy, grungy look. And that's what I did. And I think it just brought a little more interest, a little more something to the page, and I really like it. I love grungy, messy layouts. And if you guys have been on my channel and watching me for a while, you know I love that kind of look. So, yeah. So that's what I went for. And it is Halloween, so grungy's in. So now there was this little spider that I wanted to fussy cut out of one of the cut apart sheets. So I fussy cut it out because I wanted to stick it in the one corner of my picture. So now I had these little stickers. This is all stuff that was in my stash, and it just kind of went with the collection, so I just kind of used it. But these are the little pumpkins that were in that die cut that I cut out. So I decided to use a few of those and make a little corner cluster here. And then that little it looks like a puffy sticker, but it's a actual shaker sticker. It has little ghosts in it, and I thought it was really cute, so I stuck that in the corner as well. Then I decided to come in with these little bats that I had. They're little confetti bats, and they're like sequins, and I got them at the dollar store. And I decided to stick a few just flying around on the page. I thought it would bring a little more interest. And basically Descendants is a lot about, you know, it's a kid's Halloween movie. And they do lots of singing and dancing. And it's not scary at all. And it's all about mummies and vampires, of course. And I thought the bats would be really cute on here. So I stuck them on, and I think they look really cute. So then I had this one little black pumpkin. I decided to stick that down there in the corner on the other side of my photo. And then I wanted my spider to stand out a little bit more because it was kind of blending in and you really couldn't see him. So I stuck a little, it was a little enamel, but it was like a crystal enamel dot that I stuck in the middle of my spider, and it was a light purple color, so I thought it went really cute with it. And then I went in, of course, with black splatters to finish the layout, and I think that's all I did. Yeah, so it was really fun. I enjoyed doing it. I like the pumpkin die cut. Don't get to use it that often, so it's only fall and Halloween, so it's nice to have it. So if you see one, pick it up and try it out because I really like it. And I probably will be using it for a fall layout too. So there it is. And don't forget to check out the other ladies. I will have their links down below. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Just hit the red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. So this was really cool. Now, isn't that little sticker cool? It's a little shaker sticker. I forgot where I got it, though. I've had it for a long time. And there's my little web with my spiders. So I hope you guys like it. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.